This week, officials with CVS say we can start to see at-home COVID-19 tests on shelves at some locations around town. KTSM 9 News reporter Tatiana Favela shares some insights from a local health expert of the benefits and the advice he gives to those considering buying it.
As at-home COVID-19 tests start rolling out at local stores like CVS, it's important to do your research on what test you're getting.
Generally speaking, there are two types of tests that you can get. One of them is to detect the presence of any material that identifies the virus. And those are the tests that most people are doing. And there are antigen tests and there are PCR tests.
The three at-home COVID-19 tests include Illum, the Abbott Binax Now antigen self-test, and the Pixel by LabCorp. All tests receiving emergency use authorization approval for effectiveness. Local health experts say taking a good sample is critical.
The numbers can be misleading, and unfortunately, the test doesn't know who's getting tested. That means that you can have a test that is very sensitive and very specific, but if you do it in the wrong sample or in the wrong manner of collecting the sample, the test, even that test is going to come back negative.
Some El Pasoans say they'd rather stick with getting tested for free at the testing sites.
As a YouTube student, I've had to not really do lines. So it's been fast, it's been easy, and it's been provided in like a couple of days. So I've liked testing at the free sites, and I will continue to do so.
If considering the over-the-counter COVID-19 test, it's important for consumers to remember that the test result is not an official diagnosis.
So getting tested is good. If possible, and you want to have a kid at home, it's fine, but by no means you should be making a complete interpretation of a medical diagnosis just based on that test. I think that's critical that people understand, the consumer understand, that you're still going to need the evaluation by a medical care provider in a proper management of your condition.
Tatiana Favela, KTSM 9 News.
Private sector